Alright, I'm back. So, yeah, I was gonna do the Air Force. I have no reasonings. Y'all see I hate when that happens. But I was gonna do the Air Force. I have no reasonings. Like, I don't know. Like, I just picked the Air Force. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I'm just doing. So I went to MAPS and everything. I did that whole process. I got a decent score on the ASVAB. I'm not like looking to start a career in the military, so I'm not like trying to aim, like, you know what I'm saying? If I got it like a high score, then I'll accept it and I'll be proud of myself. But the first score I got a 19, and then I jumped like 20 points up. It was a 39, and like I'm just like, okay, whatever. If I can get like a decent job, okay, let me do it then. Whatever. I'm just here to trash. I'm really here just to try stuff. And I'm just the whole main, well, there's no really main thing. I just talk, but I'm really trying to like switch like, you know what I'm saying, switch my mindset on a lot of things, because like my way of thinking has been very like depressive. One way where I try to avoid a lot of stuff, or I try to hide myself. I don't do nothing, or I just want to play safe all the time. And obviously the military is pretty safe, whatever, but for me, I just made a decision, and I'm just like, I'm just going to stick through it, and whatever, I'm just going to do it. And whatever happens after I get done with the military, I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably like, because I'm going to like do school while I'm in. So maybe do some school stuff, or whatever happens, I'm just going to lean into it, like, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, lean, rock with it. So yeah, I'm just trying to like change my mindset and a lot of things, because how I and I feel like I think about it, it jumps up a little, but how I used to think would be like, oh, there's no point in doing that because I'm gonna die. Like, I used to live my life like that, where I didn't see any point of interacting. I didn't see any point of doing or being friends with people. I used to just be in my own head by myself at home, just sitting there, and it was weird. And yeah, it did get to me, because I became a different person. I did not recognize who I was, and it was just weird, because everything I used to do, I used to be like, I don't want to do that. Like, my mom used to be like, oh, Brittany, I'm gonna go out to this place, you want to come? I used to just be like, nah, I'm gonna stay home. Like, I didn't do anything at all, and it was the same thing in high school. Like, I barely wanted to come to school, because I was just like, I'm not going to school, because I'm gonna just do the same thing. Like, it's like I was getting used to life, and I stopped being excited and curious. But then, I grew up and everything. Oh my gosh. And then, I feel like I talk about it a lot. But what made me wake up a little was because I seen this person that I used to really like. I used to really like this person, and in my mind, I never thought it would work, because I was just like, oh, that's not gonna happen. Like, I don't know why I used to think that. Like, I was in middle school, and I was in middle school, and I used to always have a thought, I'm like, dang, hopefully that would work one day, or maybe, I don't know. So I remember, like, it didn't work because I wasn't allowed to date or even be interested in boys or whatever. So yeah, like, I just started leaning in that mindset where I'm like, man, none of this is gonna work. I'm not allowed to do anything. Oh, this and this. Like, I'm just meant to just sit here all day and not do nothing. But then I remember I used to have these moments where I really used to look in the mirror and cry, and I'm like, is this who, like, I want to be? Is this all life is? Like, I thought it was more exciting. And it really shows that the way you think really, like, affects your life. Because I was thinking so negatively, everything negative was happening to me. Everything. Like, I did not feel like a real human. I looked like a different person. My eyes, my eyes were always black. I never used to talk. I never did any of it. But 4 years later, it was me, where I don't know what the heck I was on. But when I remember I was going through a drive-thru, and I remember that day where my mom was just like, come on, let's just go, like, because she asked me to go to her friend's house, and I was just like, I don't want to go, but she was really just, like, not forcing me, but, like, telling me, come on, like, let's go anyways. So I went to a friend's house, and then when we went back, we was going back home, my little sister was like, oh, I want McDonald's, and I was like, no, like, I'm not going to McDonald's. I don't want to go to McDonald's. Like, can you drop me off home and then go bring them to McDonald's? And then mom was like, no, just come. Like, she asked me to have money in her purse, and then I was so annoyed. I was like, this. And then I remember I seen him at the drive-thru, and I was like, what the heck? Like, my jaw dropped. I was like, and my mom was like, what's wrong? And I was just like, that's I couldn't even talk. I was like, oh, that's somebody I know from middle school. And then my mom was like, okay, like, yeah, you see, you don't want to get a job and this and this. But when I seen him, I was just like, what the heck? He's here? He's in my face? I did not think I was ever gonna see this person ever again. Like, I was like, man, nothing never works. So then I made a bold move, you guys. Second time I went to the drive-thru, and I was actually excited. I was like, I'm going to that drive-thru again. So I went to him. I'm just excited to talk about this thing. So we went to the drive-thru, but this time I was ordering. Your girl was ordering. You know what I'm saying? Your girl was ordering. But, you know, I was ordering this time, and he recognized me, and he was just like, oh, from Renaissance, right? And I'm such a child, y'all. Like, I was so scared to talk. I remember, bro, my armpits were sweating. I was scared to talk. I never, like, seen myself act like that before. I was just like, yeah. I didn't say yeah, but I just shook my head. I barely even talked, and I was like, thank you, because I passed the money. Thank you. But then I remember I didn't have, like, social media because I didn't see the point of it. So I created a social media, and I just put his name in, because I just put his name in, and he popped up, and I was like, oh my gosh, cute. I followed him on Instagram, and I texted him, and I was just like, hey, what's up? This is Brittany. I sent the message. I threw the phone, y'all. I had to. I threw the phone. I threw it. And then, after I did all that, I checked the phone. He replied a minute later, and I was just like, cool. And it was just a conversation. We just started talking, and it went on from there. He's a cool friend, he's a cool whatever. But, like, I remember that interaction. It really, like, changed my mind to know, like, dang, life can get good. Like, life is exciting if you have a positive mindset. And after that moment, that's just when I obviously I still have little tendencies of thinking like that, but, like, I feel like I'm getting back to who I am. And that's why I always, like, advocate for not being alone, because I truly believe people can help, not heal you, or, you know, get you out of a weird state of mind, because it just shows you different. And I can say, like, when I was talking to him, he was always very ambitious, or always had something going on, and it made me, like, look at myself and be like, what am I doing? You know the thing, what am I doing? So yeah, it was a cool little thing, you know. Still have, you know, we're still friends. I still have his number. He's a cool guy. So yeah, I met a cool person, and I met a lot of cool people, and this is why I love people. And yeah, man, if you have like negative way of thinking, just know that life is not all terrible. I know we all go through stuff and it can get dark, but it only can get dark if you let it get dark, dude. In real life. If you let it get dark, then it will get dark, bro. You just gotta have hope. And it really depends on the people you have around you, because my family have like a little nihilistic mindset too. Like they're very restrictive on everything, and they talk negatively and everything. But yeah, bro, just have hope. Alright, so just have hope. Open. He just looked at it. Yeah, man, just have hope in life. Life is amazing. Well, life can be amazing if you make it amazing.
Putih balai ya.
Yeah.
Kau mau gaya sini pun.